Anybody who knows fighting knows this fight will be one hell of a fight. Is this fight going the distance? Probably not.
Fight Fiend Forecast. I'm Joseph, the host, and I got the co-host with me today. Special guesting, UFC 297, the post-weigh-in face-off show. His name is Dreadstocks. He's in the Discord, absolutely free, so I suggest you guys to join that. Hit the link in the bio below. We have a lot of forecasters right now, up to like 200. We do giveaways. We give out props of the week early for them. Locks are out there for them already. So yes, I'm giving out the locks on this video. Stay tuned. I have a dog of the week and 7 props as well, so I don't just have 3. Yeah, and we're going to make some free bets on the show. I think Dreadstocks already has a parlay made up on his phone. He was looking at some odds. Some odds have changed. So post-weigh-in face-off show, let's talk about them weighing in. We had some trouble on the scales today. Jasmine Jazz DeVicious, Priscilla Cachoeira. That fight is now at 133. I don't think my pick's going to change there. But Priscilla, she does get some knockouts. Hopefully the power, doesn't translate with this weight. I know it probably is. She hits hard. I'm kind of worried about it. But, Jasmine should get this done. Lock of the week play for me, honestly. I think she's going to maybe go for the submission. Her first ever submission, like I said. We're going to talk about it. I don't want to ramble on too much about that stuff. We had 2 other weight misses here. Raymond Taveras missed weight, and Malcolm Gordon missed weight. 2 people missed weight. Fights are still on, as far as I know. So we're going to watch some face-off here quick as well. I didn't watch some face-off. Dreadstocks didn't watch some face-off. Maybe it's going to change my picks. Hopefully not, because I usually don't change my picks. Oh, fucking volume on the computer. We got an ad here. I usually don't change my picks on the post-weigh-in face-off show. I used to when Loaf was around, but I'm a lot sharper now. I'm on my game. I'm locked in. I'm not making stupid decisions anymore. First fight of the night. We're starting it off with Sean Strickland. No, this is not the first fight of the night. This is the main event.
This is the last fight.
This is the last fight of the night. Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis. And not much eye contact for Sean Strickland. He kind of turned away pretty quick there, in my opinion. Now, this is a fight that I was kind of 50-50 on the early prediction show, and I gained some confidence. I don't know what Dreadstocks thinks about this. I'm going du Plessis. I can't stop underestimating this guy. He sent Robert Whittaker to the Shadow Realm. I think Sean Strickland could be headed there. Strickland, he fights with his hands down. He gets hit a lot. 40% strike accuracy as well. He's not going to land too much shots. Dricus is going to be coming in there hot, aggressive. Now, Adesanya in that last fight was not coming in there hot, not aggressive. He was just kind of circling back on the back foot. No, Dricus is going to be pushing forward. I think he might knock out Sean in this fight here, guys. I'm sticking with the pick. More confidence, though. And he was an underdog on the early prediction show. Now it's a coin flip. So if you disagree or not, there's money coming in on Dricus du Plessis. I could see the knockout happening. I don't think it's going 25 minutes. What do you think, Dreadstocks? What do you got for the people on the main event? Middleweight championship on the line here.
It could go 25 minutes.
It could go yeah, it's Sean Strickland. 13 decision wins.
He's just going to put that shoulder up.
He's going to put the shoulder up. Yeah, you think his striking defense is going to hold up here?
It might. I don't think Dricus is going to take him to the ground, and if he tries, I'd like to see Sean's black belt.
Yeah, he has a black belt. He doesn't use it very often. His takedown defense sits at 85%. Sean Strickland doesn't get taken down very often, like you said.
He doesn't.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go on Sean Strickland, but,
it's the main card. I'm not going to put a bet on it at all.
Yeah, you're not putting money on this one whatsoever. This is a close one. It's a coin flip. Like I said, be careful with this one.
Dricus
but obviously,
Sean could win.
I want some main event action, though. You know what I mean? Last fight of the night, I want a little bit of action on there. It's not going to be on parlays or anything like that, but single bet action for sure on the main event. Now, the co-main event, my dog of the week, yes, Raquel Pennington, and new against Mayra Bueno Silva. Now, I like my Brazilian underdogs. I like Mayra Bueno Silva, but Rocky is intense. She is experienced. And she's only lost to former champions. And Mayra Bueno Silva is not it. She has a draw to a girl that's 12-9. 2 decision losses, Manon Ferrot and Mayra Moroz. I think she loses another decision here Dreadstocks. We got an underdog, and I'm taking it for sure. Dog of the week. And looking at my dog of the weeks, I wasn't doing good, but now I am. I hit my last 2, so if I hit this one, it's 3 in a row. Looking to start off 2024 with a win with the dog of the week. Last week I didn't have one. This week I do. I have a couple actually on the card, but my most confident is Raquel Pennington. I think she gets this one done.
Not every favorite's going to win, so you got to know which dog is going to win. And I do agree. I think this is a dog that will get it done because she probably shouldn't be the dog.
No. She has lots of experience. When she fought Amanda Nunes, she did fight Amanda Nunes before. Lost by knockout in the 5th round.
Again, she's only
That's
lost
a good loss.
to former champions
Yeah.
and or champions.
Yeah, Mayra Bruna Silva, this ain't it. Now her last fight was overturned. ADHD medication in her system. They overturned the fight. She got a little ban there from the UFC, maybe a month or 2, 6 months. She's back, and it's a title fight. So that's interesting. It was just ADHD medication, no harm, no foul. She didn't really know that, it wasn't going to pass. But she's in the title fight now. I don't really know why. Not very entertaining, but I think the underdog gets it done, and I think it's going to be entertaining making money. So let's get after that. Dog of the week, most confident one. And next up, most confident pick on the card here, potentially. We got Neil Magny versus Mike Malott. They face off. It is intense. Very intense. And Mike Malott stares him down to the very, very end. And Magny looks away first. That's one thing that I like to look at when they face off. Who's going to look away first? And Magny, lost eye contact first. I think he knows he's lined up by the matchmakers here. Mike Malott, lock of the week. He's one of the 4. I'm going to give out my locks. I think he gets it done. 100% confidence, and I think he probably gets a finish here. 100% finish rate. Like I said on the early prediction show, it wouldn't be crazy if he got a decision win. There's lots of value there. I maybe could bet that. I don't know yet. But, stay tuned till the end. I got some value props. Mike Malott is one of them.
There is a lot of money on his decision.
How much is it for the decision now that we're here?
118 for the decision.
No. 118, Mike Malott not to win by a decision.
I'm having severe dyslexia.
Yeah, a little dyslexic.
Mike Malott to win by decision is $450.
$450. So I seen that $5 before. Now there's some shirt money coming in there. Maybe it's the first ever decision for Mike Malott. I got a lot of money on this one money line. That's the safest way to play it.
If you're scared by the decision and you want to go finish.
Yeah, he has a 100% finish rate, you know what I mean? But a lot of people think Neil Magny's going to be a tough test. But now listen, he has 6 submission losses coming in the first and second round. I think Mike Malott is the real deal. I think he's getting it done. There's no doubt in my mind. Now, it's not just overconfidence because he is a Canadian. I'm pretty certain he's getting this one done. Probably by submission in the very first round, like I said on the early prediction show. So please make sure you watch the early prediction show if you have not yet to get all the information you can and smash the like button, suplex the subscribe button. I do this for you guys. Hopefully we all make a good amount of money this weekend. I'm feeling pretty confident, not gonna lie. Now let's try to go through this a little bit quicker and get to the locks of the week and the value props of the week. That's what you guys are here for. We'll make up a bet too. So let's go through this a little bit quicker. Let's just watch these face-offs. Like I said, watch the early prediction show to get way more information. I did a full card breakdown, stuff like that, right? So we're going to run through this pretty quick now. Marc-Andre Barriault, Chris Curtis. I'm going underdog here. Barriault's ready to go. He's ready for his scrap. He's a grinder. I believe he's going to get it done as a dog, Dreadstocks. What are you thinking on that one? Another dog coming through. I think this is a spot where he's
I want him to.
I want him to. I do. And I was 50-50 on it, like I said. If Chris Curtis wins, Sean Strickland's going to win. I'm not going Sean Strickland, so it forces me to take MAB, Marc-Andre Barriault. He gets it done here. And you said there's money coming in before the show, so I don't know if it's going to be a finish, decision. Stay tuned till the end. He might be a value prop. We're going to run it up with the next one. Arnold Allen, Movsar Evloev. Evloev by a decision, probably the safest play there. I want to rewatch that. It was really fast.
It was.
Pretty intense for the most part. Two intense guys. Movsar is undefeated as well, has the goose egg. Yeah, Arnold is pretty intense, man. He's ready to go. Now, he's going to be looking for the knockout. He has lots of power. He's technical. He knocked out Dan Hooker. I just don't see it happening. I'm just going to do what everybody else is doing here. Movsar, Evloev, by a decision. He has so many decision wins. All decision wins in the UFC, I'm pretty sure. He's just going to add to it, man. This is a tough test, but he gets it done. He is a favorite. I think the odds are right. And next up, Brad Katona, Ultimate Fighter winner, versus Garrett Armfield, who really gives an intense face-off, screaming at him. Wow. Brad Katona is not phased.
Much energy tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully he has that much energy tomorrow. Brad Katona is not phased. Brad Katona is legit. Ultimate Fighter winner. He won it twice. He beat Bryce Mitchell as well by a submission. Dude's legit, man. No doubt in my mind, once again, that Brad Katona gets this one done. No doubt. This is a rightful favorite here, guys. He gets it done. He's a Canadian. Canadians are going to be lined up to win. The matchmakers have them lined up to win here. Garrett Armfield, his wins do not impress me. I'm going to look at it here closer. His knockout wins 10-5, 7-11, 1-0 by a submission, and then his decision win 6-3 by split decision. He has 2 submission losses, both in round 2, and he has 1 decision loss to Ronnie Lawrence, his second ever pro fight. I think it's going to be a late finish Katona after he wears him down, or probably just a dominant decision like we always see from Brad Katona. On to the next, we got Charles Jourdain and Sean Woodson. This could be another underdog. Look at the size of Sean Woodson. He's an underdog. He's a pretty big underdog, and he's huge here. I think Jourdain's going to struggle, man. I honestly do. I see some money coming in on Jourdain. I don't understand it. I know you see that one, and you're like, wow, that Sean Woodson guy, he's pretty big. Like
pretty big. He does have
obviously has a reach advantage, like 9 inches, something like that, 8 inches, like just insane here, man. It's going to be tough to deal with. It is. But Charles Jourdain's creative, but it's just a tough task in front of the home fans.
Yeah,
it's going to be a tough task. There is value on Sean Woodson. I didn't see anyone in the comments say Sean Woodson's going to win. He's going to dominate. Nobody on Sean Woodson. I'm surprised. I think he's alive. We'll see how the fight goes. I'm not putting money on Charles Jourdain. I'm taking a lot of Canadians, but this is one I'm going to maybe take a step back on. I'm not putting money on him. Maybe like a fucking... I don't even know, man. I don't know if I will at all. I don't think it's worth too much.
It's a coin flip for whether or not it's going to go the distance. Even. Yeah,
it's hard to say if it's going the distance, if it's going to be a finish. It's going to be an entertaining fight. Nonetheless, I'm excited for it. For the pick, I'm going with the Canadian Charles Jourdain. He might make it to like a final like parlay, like a 10-legger or an 8-leg parlay. Like he'll be on there, but definitely nothing with big amounts of money on. Nothing with hard-earned money on. Nothing like that. Next guy, though, Serhiy Sidey, rematch fight against a guy that missed weight, Ramon Taveras here. Nothing changes. Rematch fight. We've seen this on the Dana White Contender Series. It was apparently an early stoppage, but I don't think it was an early stoppage. We can see the height advantage. He's going to have a reach advantage. He's quick, sharp, accurate. He gets it done. Canadian prospect, really promising. He moved to Ontario at a young age from Ukraine. He won his last 6 fights, 5 of them by a finish. I think he has something to prove here inside the UFC, and they're giving him a winnable fight here. I know Ramon looked really good on the Contender Series, getting the contract against Cortavicius Ramocius. But yeah, he is going to get slept against Serhiy Sidey. Not Sydney, Sidey. I keep saying Sydney because of Sidney fucking Crosby, but Serhiy Sidey, yeah, he's just going to do the same thing. Knockout, probably round 1. On to the next, we got the redhead, Gillian Robertson.
Pink and purple.
Polyana, Viana, intense face-off, nose to nose. I think they kissed there for a second, maybe not. Shake hands after, respectful.
You just want to see them kiss.
Yeah, I just wanted to see them kiss. Now, this is the forecast of the week from forecaster Marshall Insight. He commented hashtag forecast of the week, and I'm going to tail him. I'm going to tail one forecaster's forecast of the week each week on the Early Prediction Show, and this week I'm riding with Marshall Insight. That's some sharp insight, Dreadstocks.
Yep.
He's going, I didn't even say what it was. He's going with Gillian Robertson, obviously the redhead, by finish, plus money. It has to be plus money. These forecasts of the weeks have to be plus money. and this one was very sharp. I'm going to tail it. I'm going to put my own money on it.
Yep.
I'll have an Instagram post of it, Twitter post, stuff like that. We just did a big shout out here for him. Marshall Insight is his name. I think he has a YouTube channel as well. Give him a follow. Great insight there. Also is on Instagram. Give him a follow right now. I think this prop cashes. I'm putting money on it. We'll see. Inside the distance, Gillian Robertson, plus money. Let's get it. And next up, we got Yohan Lainesse and Sam Patterson, the future. Apparently, I don't think he's the future. I got to ride with the Canadian. He's super confident here at the face-off. And Patterson, hands behind his back. Yeah, he's probably a little bit intimidated here, I would say.
Just kind of showed up.
Yeah, he just kind of showed up for this one. Lainesse is juiced. He's looking ripped.
Yep.
I think he's going to find the KO here. There's money coming in on the KO. It's a very confident prop for me this week, man. 2 knockout losses for this guy, Sam Patterson. UFC matchmakers know what they're doing in this one, that's for sure.
I mean, you got to make the home.
Yeah, you got to make the home.
Happy,
oh,
right?
100%.
We've seen it before where there's been massive upsets and the home turf fighters have lost 2, 3, 4 in a row by bad judging, bad ref calls, bad matchmaking.
Didn't happen in UFC Vancouver though. We went 6 for 6 in Vancouver. So Canada fucking crushes it. Canada crushes it, man. So stop doubting our Canadian fighters. We went 6 for 6 in Vancouver. I don't know how many Canadians we got here. Let's tally them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Canadian fighters.
Put them all on a parlay.
Honestly, put them all on a parlay for the hell of it. I think they all could get it done. I'm picking them all to win, that's for sure. Yep. On to the next. We got a couple more fights, and then we're getting into the props of the week and giving you the locks, the dog of the week one more time. But this one's a lock. Jasmine Jazz DeVicious against Priscilla Cachoeira. This is now a couple pounds heavier. Geez, I still think Jasmine's going to get it done here. She's a vicious fighter.
Yep.
She's very dominant. If it's going to go 15 minutes with the cardio, pressure, she can mix in the takedown. She's a very good wrestler, but I'd love to see a submission now. I'd love to see it. Let's get this one done within 15. I don't want to have to sweat this one out. I don't want to see Priscilla Cachoeira land some big shots, anything like that. Like, she's wearing some pounds. She's going to hit a bit heavier. She has a lot of power. Like, just be careful, Jasmine. Get this one done on home soil. Yep. Get the win. Get your hand raised. I don't care if you get it done 15 minutes. Inside 15 minutes would be great, though. Get that submission. It's going to pay. It's going to pay. And next up, first fight of the night now. Finally, the first fight of the night. Malcolm Gordon and Jimmy Flick. These guys are nose to nose. Very intense. All these face-offs were intense, dude. I think I said it on every single face-off. Intense, yeah. Super intense face-offs. We're in store for some fights. But on this fight here, money's been coming in. Y'all know it. 172 for Malcolm Gordon is now pushed down to 150. I think, he's obviously going to win, but you got to be very careful betting this one by finish or by a decision. Play it money line, obviously, but you lost some value. Still take that money line. He's going to win. You've seen all the money come in. That's just telling you he's a lock of the week play. But by a finish, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I was going to take him by a decision as a value prop, but I had like 8 or 9 value props. I had to get rid of a couple. That was one I got rid of. Not the most confident in the decision for Malcolm Gordon, but, I think it is very live. Just like Mike Malott by a decision could be live. I'd have more confidence in Malcolm Gordon by a decision if I was going to take a flyer. So that's all we got for the post-weigh-in face-off show. Very, very intense. We gave you some more breakdowns. It was basically a final pick show and another breakdown, but it is what it is. You guys want to get as much information as you can before you put your hard-earned money on these fights, and now it's time for the locks. I hit my last 11. I'm looking to go 15 in a row. I'm really going to risk it for the biscuit here now, guys. I got 4 of them. And I'm super confident, and I'm not even thinking twice about them. Jasmine Jazz DeVicious, Yohan Lainesse, Brad Katona, Mike Malott. Take all 4 of them. Plus 3:30. We're going 15 in a row here. We're steaming hot. It's not ending in Canada. Not now. Not ever. Not ever. And after these locks hit, back to $5 a month for the locks since we are so hot. And for the dog of the week, I'm always going to give you the dog of the week. Hit my last two. Looking to go 3 in a row here with Raquel, Pennington. I think it's going to go not 15. I think it's going to go 25 minutes. I would play at moneyline as well. Plus 140. Lots of value there. She has 8 more fights than Bueno Silva inside the UFC. She's fought higher level competition, like much higher level. Her losses are to former champions and champions. This girl is chasing that vacant championship, and she's been chasing it for a while. I think she gets it done. Most confident dog of the week. And it was tough because Marc-Andre Barriault is a pretty confident play for me, but on the early prediction show, I was kind of 50-50 on the Chris Curtis, Sean Strickland play there, so I left it off dog of the week. I think Raquel Pennington, co-main event spot for the championship fight. That's a good one to make a dog of the week. Very good play. Now we got props of the week. Dreadstocks, I want you to give them a couple here. First one, the underdog prop. I just said it, so I'll give it to them real quick. Raquel Pennington by a decision. You were informed that a couple dogs are barking, and this is definitely my most confident one. Like I said many times, she has experience and grit to get this one done. I think it's going 25 minutes, and the judges are going to give you the plus money. Let's get it. Plus 240. 3 times your money on that underdog there. Dreadstocks, I'm going to drink a beer. Tell them the next one.
Well, the next value prop is Marc-Andre Barriault, and it's going to be by KO TKO for plus 375.
Damn.
Pretty good value.
Almost 5x. So, I wouldn't be surprised if all the Canadians win. So, I'm going to take a flyer here. He is an underdog. I think he's going to get it done by KO, though. He has 10 KO wins. And Chris Curtis in his last fight, he wasn't looking the best on the feet. He really wasn't. In front of the home fans here, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if Marc-Andre Barriault gets the KO. You were warned. And yeah, I'm sure he's going to be very, very happy to secure a win. His 3rd in a row in front of the fans. Not to mention, 3-fight win streak for Marc-Andre Barriault. He's going to try to do it in impressive fashion by knockout. That's my prediction. Not my prediction, that's my forecast. And next up, value prop, Dreadstocks, you started off again.
Well, it's going to be Jasmine Jasdovicius by submission.
This is a flyer again.
Nice plus 333.
Yeah, these are value props. These are not locked in bets yet. These are not my most confident plays. These are value props. Yeah, this is definitely a value prop. There's lots of value on this. She's looking for her first ever submission inside the UFC, her 2nd in her career. Hopefully she gets it done in front of the home fans. And next up, this is main event action incoming, everybody. You guys might not like it if you are going Sean Strickland, but it is what it is. Cheers. I can't underestimate Dricus anymore. Whitaker got sent to the shadow realm, and I think Sean Strickland is probably headed there after a date with Dricus and his coach. And I really, really want to see Africa versus Africa in Africa. And it's going to happen by Dricus getting it done in round 2, once again by KO TKO. He has a lot of round 2 TKOs. I don't think it's going to take him long to figure out Sean Strickland. Strickland's not very accurate with his striking. I think his striking defense is lacking. His hands are down. Dreadstocks here disagrees a bit.
I mean, if the UFC want to see Africa versus Africa in Africa, it's going to happen.
Hey, man. That's what I think. That's what I want to happen, and that's kind of what I think the UFC wants to happen. If the UFC wants it to happen, they're going to make it happen here. It could be an early stoppage, TKO. I don't know who's reffing it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who's reffing it. I seen Sean get knocked out before, and it didn't take much. Honestly, Pereira didn't hit him with too much, just a little hook or something like that, a little jab, and he was gone. Sent back. Ref was quick, very quick to stop that fight. So you don't know who's reffing the fight. You got to be kind of careful in these big, high-stake fights. Now, Dricus was an underdog. Now the fight's a coin flip, so I think I caught some value here for everybody. KO TKO plus 250. And next up, another value prop. The last one here. A lot of value props, 4 of them. Dreadstocks, who we got?
Well, we got Serhiy Sidey. And it's going to be by KO TKO for 225.
Yeah, I think we're all going to have deja vu here, honestly. Round 1 TKO. Serhiy Sidey gets it done here. Nothing's going to change. And honestly, what surprises me are the odds do not reflect this whatsoever, that it's going to be the exact same thing. He's plus 225 here for the KO TKO, and that made my jaw drop worse than Ramon Taveras' jaw is going to drop. No clue why this is plus 225. This is going to be the exact same fight that we just seen on the Contender Series. Like, if I'm wrong, it's going to be the other side. It's going to be Ramon Taveras by KO TKO. He's going to catch Serhiy Sidey. I don't think this one's going 15 minutes, so play it inside the distance 100%, under 1.5 as well. This one's going to be quick. These two guys don't like each other. Taveras is trying to get revenge. Sidey's trying to put a stamp on this in front of the home fans. I think he does. Same thing happens. KO TKO round 1. Should be easy. And this one, these two should be very easy as well. Lock props. I'm not going to give them out because we already gave out a bunch. So join Discord, absolutely free. They have them right here, right now. And I also talked about it when we talked about these two fights. So I'm going to talk about my locks of the week right now. Actually, I already did. So yeah, you already know them, the 4 locks. I want to talk about them one more time because that's the most important thing.
Quick breakdown.
It's a 4X for 4 locks. I'm really risking the biscuit here, 11 in a row. I'm looking to go 15 in a row. All Canadians. Jasmine Jasdavicius, Yohan, Lainesse, Brad, Katona, Mike Malott. If they get it done, I'm 15 in a row on locks of the week. And not every time it's just a big favorite. Every time's been an underdog or it's been 2 favorites in a double up play. So every time I've been giving you guys value. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. Hopefully you guys smash the like button and suplex the subscribe button if you have not yet. And we'll see you in the comments next week. Hopefully somebody wants to be the next forecast of the week.